Tina, Gabrielle doesn't want to hear this stuff about being a hero.
Why not? Gabrielle, it's true. I mean, CJ told me all about it.
I just did what I had to do.
Oh, well, I think a lot of people are going to think differently. Who knows, maybe this will finally clear your name here in town.
Tina.
What? I was just trying to look on the bright side here. I mean, you know, see the silver lining.
It's okay, Tina. It's okay. Thank you.
See, Gabrielle understands. Oh, by the way, I ran into Julia. She's here to pick up Val.
Listen, I'm going to go check in on CJ real quick. Gabrielle, thank you again, all right? You just get some rest, take care of yourself. The worst of this is over now.
Yeah. Sure.
There's just one thing I don't understand, Gabrielle.
What's that?
Well, if CJ was supposed to be playing with Al at your place, how did they wind up at Max's?
They wanted to have a pajama party. And so I took them over to Andy's.
Why didn't they just stay at the waterside?
Because, they preferred it at Max's place. Look, Tina, if I had any idea there was going to be a fire, I never would have...
Gabrielle, now how could you have had any idea there was going to be a fire? There's no way you could have known. Or did you? I mean, did you have ESP? Is that how you turned up there at Max's place just in time? I mean... Oh.
No. No, I just decided it wasn't a good night for them to have a sleepover.
Well, I thank my lucky stars that you got there in time to save them.
Look, Tina, the point is, I never should have taken them over there. I should have kept them with me, shouldn't I? I should have looked after them the way I was supposed to, shouldn't I?
Well, why are you so upset? Everyone is fine. Everyone is fine.
They could have died in that fire, and if they had, it would have been all my fault, wouldn't it?
Now, what are you talking about, Gabrielle? It was that you didn't start that fire. It was an accident. Accidents happen.
Yes, it's right. You're right, Tina, they do. But there's no need to dwell on these unfortunate mishaps.
I was only trying to...
I know, dear, but it seems the effect of that is it's upsetting her more. Perhaps you ought to run along and she could get some rest now.
Gabrielle, I'll be back to visit you as soon as I can.
Thanks, Tina. Oh, God, Mother, why did I let it happen? Why?
To get the job done right, count on the right paint.
Come to Sears Memorial Day paint sale. We've reduced...
I just spoke to your doctor. He said that you're a very lucky woman. You ought to have a speedy recovery. That is assuming that he was telling me the truth. How do you feel, darling?
I'm fine. I'm going to be out of here in a day or so.
I wish I had brought Al with me. He'd have cheered you up enormously. I just thought that you might not want him to see you like this.
You're right. I wouldn't want him to see me upset.
Darling, no one was seriously injured in the fire. Why are you so distraught?
Mommy, it happened again.
What happened again?
I promised myself I wouldn't let it happen again. I knew that if it did happen again, it would destroy everybody I cared about.
Look, Gabrielle, I think you're very tired. The thing you need more than anything now is rest. Just rest.
You've got to understand. You have to hear this. It is all my fault again.
Look, what happened, happened. Let's talk about it later when
Mommy, understand. The fire, the destruction. That's all my doing again.
Gabrielle, you've got to stop feeling responsible for everything that goes wrong in the world. I will not allow you to blame yourself for something you weren't even in control of.
I could have controlled it, but I didn't.
Fire cord. Talking about all the things that we've been through, you know, as a family. I mean, I'm so glad I was here for you, little CJ. I'm so glad I was in town. Cord, don't you think it was fate that I was back here in Landview?
Tina, look.
Okay. I'm sorry. I know I promised I wouldn't push. But, you know, I can't help thinking that it seems like no matter what, we always manage to get through the storm. I think that means something, don't you?
Yeah, I think it means something. I think it means that we're pretty lucky.
Pretty lucky. You know what? I think that we should go home and spend some quiet time together, you know. Maybe talk or tell a bedtime story, right, like we used to. You could dress up as the prince and I could be the princess and we could play it out. I think that'd be the perfect thing for little CJ here to get over that horrible fire. Don't you think so, Cord? Cord, are you listening to me?
Yeah, Tina, I am. Listen, tell you what, I'm gonna be ready to go in a couple of minutes, okay?
Why aren't you ready to go now?
Well, I want to go say goodnight to Gabrielle, okay? Make sure she's doing all right, see if she needs anything.
Cord, it's late. I mean, don't you...
That's all right, I'll just be back in a minute. Listen, CJ, you stay here with your mama, no running around the hospital in your PJs, okay? I'll be right back. Listen, I came by to say goodnight to Gabrielle.
Oh, I just sort of got her quietened down.
She's sleeping.
I think so, just about.
Well, I don't want to disturb her
Oh,
then.
no. Come in. I'm sure she'll be pleased. See you later.
Good night. Gabrielle? It's okay. Listen, you get a good night's rest, okay? And you get better real soon. Unfortunately, Gabrielle isn't the only one who seems to be courting disaster every 5 minutes, is she?
Nope. Bo and Sarah had their legal problems. Rafe is still under suspension.
Boy.
Poor Roger's still in a coma. It seems that half the people in this town are suspects in Michael Grant's murder.
I get that. I wonder who it could be.